Yes, Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes. You rocking out with your truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce. Man, man. Everybody has touched the scales. I'm gonna talk on that briefly. I don't know how long, but I'm going to speak on it for a little bit. A little bit. I think I like Wild at 214. What is his saying? What is his quote? Wilder came in at 214. Um, all the fighters look good on the scales, man. All across the board, the women and the men. I watch both. Um, from the London O2 card to the Barclays Center card. I don't know if the Devin Haney weigh-in took place yet. I didn't get no notification yet. But as far as like the PBC Fox pay-per-view, all the guys look good. Shout out to Antonio. Antonio came in almost a pound and a half under. Looked good, cut up, lean. I'm eager to see him and Rodriguez tomorrow opening the pay-per-view. That fight last time only won 16 seconds before the unfortunate headbutts. Frank Sanchez looked good. The Cuban, what is it? The Cuban Flash. I was about to call him the Cuban Missile. That's the pitcher for the Yankees, the former World Series pitcher. But yeah, Wild. I like Wild at 214 though, man. What's it saying? Agile, mobile, and hostile. He looked good, nice and slim. Because the power was there regardless. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Wilder, and I was discussing this. I was like his legs, and he doesn't look the part, but he's Bama strong, Alabama strong, cock strong, man. So yeah, man, we got the fights now, man. Weigh-ins is done. And shout out to the PBC for conducting their weigh-ins so early. Allowing these fighters, man, they got more than 24 hours, more than 24 hours to actually rehydrate and fuel up. More than 24 hours, you know. And I know you're saying, oh, heavyweights, there's no weight limit. But yeah, the other guys, though, like Antonio, the guys on the undercards, the Vito Maleckis, and, those guys, the guys that got to make weight, the Durrells and the Caleb Plants. Now they got a lot of time to rehydrate, recoup, get their minerals and stuff back in their system. So shout out to them for dropping that weigh in that early, man. Like I said, Caleb Plant looked good on the scales. He was like 167 something. Look good, eager to see this, man. Oh, let me get my banners up. Let me get my banners up, man. It's Friday. If you hear some noise in the background, that's just the heavy equipment, man. I'm taking lunch, and I say, you know what? I'm just gonna pull over. I was like, I'm not gonna go inside and be like a normal person. I'll just sit in my vessel, you know. But yeah, I'm eager to see what Wilder looks like, man. 214. That's very, very low for him compared to the fights with Tyson Fury. But that's when he was at his best, man. Remember, I spoke on that yesterday when I was like when he fought Ben Stavern and these guys. He was slim, he was agile, mobile, and hostile. That's the saying. So maybe we'll get it. We'll get some of that tomorrow, man. We'll get some of that tomorrow, man. He's looking like an NFL wide receiver out there, Randy Moss, tall and slim. And like I said, Wilder doesn't have the biggest of legs, man. But man, he got a hell of a right hand, man. See, certain talent is God given. Like his power is a gift from God, man. Because it's like if you look at him and you look at his frame, you look at his legs, He like, nah, man, this dude ain't hitting like that, man. This dude is not hitting like that, man. He's like, and shout out to him for shutting my man down. I'm gonna play that video in a second. The fighters watch everything, man. That's why, like, when you want to be media, you call yourself media. You got to be mindful, especially as a YouTube media. We're not gonna get away with a lot of stuff. You know, so when we are critical of fighters and all that, just know they watch, or their peoples is watching. Somebody's watching and listening. See, a lot of YouTubers that eventually try to become media or do get media credentials, they think that they're like I mean, not Steven Jackson, uh Steven Smith and Dan Raphael and all these guys. Like, see, certain media guys can get away with that. The YouTubers, nah, you can't. And look, the Boxing Voice is a big channel now. They are. They're a big channel. Shout out to Ness and the guys and Danny. They came a long way, especially Ness. But man, this to have Wilder shut him down like that. Let me throw that clip up, man. And salute to WCS for highlighting that for me, man. You know, I found that funny, man. If you see this, you hear that big clank in the back. You see how big this boulder was, man. Oh my God, this boulder is huge. It's huge. But let me try to get that clip up real quick, man. Want to give y'all a good laugh this morning. Yo, Wilder had me dying. I was like, yo, I gotta repost this. I was like, I got, yo, cause we all been there. But to get fronted on like that on Front Street, man, that was too funny, man. Too funny, man. Too funny, man. That's why, me personally, um, certain media, I did many media scrums, but I really don't like doing the media scrums because sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes this happens right here. Look, check it out.
You know, yeah, they're having a devastating knockout. He turned the other way, so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? The excitement is back. You know, I'm back, and long live the heavyweight division.
Based on what you've seen, based on Felicia Shields and Savannah Marshall are fighting this weekend, they're sort of billing it as the female Tyson Fury.
Who you with again?
Oh, the boxing boys.
Yeah,
The boxing boys.
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Champ,
Let's talk to you fighting your opponent. You're familiar with his.
Yo, man. Yeah, he told him to get out of here, bro. Oh man. Oh my God. Yo, the PBC, man. See, that's why I like, yo, shout out to Top Rank, man. Listen, at a Top Rank event, that might have happened, it might have not, because listen, one thing about when you cover these fights, right? All of them do the media scrums like that, right? But PBC more so, man. PBC is like that's they what's that called, model? That's what they like to do. They love a media scrum. They love to have um the media that they approve for credentials or to huddle around the fighter and make it seem like a paparazzi frenzy, like, you know what I'm saying? That's their model, right? Now, like I said, Top Rank, they do it a little different. Top Rank, they do the media scrums, but when you get credentials with Top Rank prior to like the press conferences and things like that, they have the VIP where the media and the teams is in the back with the fighters. So you can conduct one-on-ones. You can go up to fighters, you can do what you do, snap pictures, do your job, work, you know. So, like I said, I think if they had my man from the Boxer Voice knew that, because he would have got that sense had they had it set up like how Top Rank has it set up, like that. You can engage a fighter in the back, like, all right, I'm gonna stay away from him today. he's not really feeling my brand or feeling me. So I'm gonna stay away from him, right? I'm not gonna ask him no questions or nothing. But man, he roasted the boxer voice. I can't wait to see their response. I know Ness is gonna respond, man, because see, Ness came up, man. Not for nothing, the boxing voice, they doing their thing. So I know Ness is not just gonna let that rock, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna. I know I know it's gonna get a little it's gonna get a little chippy. I know it's gonna get a little chippy. You know, but I just had to come on, man, and air that out, man. That was very entertaining. I got a good laugh out of that, man. That's why I doctored that video up, man. I'm working on my skills. I'm working on my skills, man. Looking, looking at these numbers. About 2 more hours, man. 2 more hours. 2 more hours. I didn't go too heavy on my lunch today, man. I had four shrimp, four jumbo shrimp though. Let me stop. They were big. Four jumbo shrimp with tartar sauce and hot sauce, man. But I know I still got a couple more loads to go. I didn't want to get too full. I don't want to have to use the bathroom and all that, man. I want to knock out what I got to knock out. Man, I would have loved to have one that's 200. Close but no cigar on this one. It is what it is, part of the game. You win some, you lose some. Win some, you lose some, man. That's the saying, right? You win some, you lose some. But yeah, before I get out of here, like I said, I'm gonna keep this under 15 minutes. I'm gonna play this clip one more time, man. Enjoy it. Definitely laugh at it, man. Cause like I said, man, fighters are humans too, man. They're no different from me or you. It's just that they chose the profession of being a professional prize fighter. So sometimes when people are critical and the different memes and things of that nature, they see all of that, man. They watch all of that. They hear all of that, man. So it was Wilder's turn this time, man. Wilder got his turn. He got it. He got his turn back, and you know, like I said, a lot of guys was clowning him, and now he's up, man, and he roasted him, man, and I definitely got a kick out of that, man, because I know how fighters think. I'm around fighters a lot of times throughout the week, and that's how they are. You talk smack about them. They take the good with the bad.
You
Oh, the boxing boy.
Yeah, they're having a devastating knockout. He turned the other way. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? The excitement is back. I'm back, and long live the heavyweight division.
Based on what you've seen, based on Felicia Shields and Savannah Marshall are fighting this weekend. They're sort of billing it as the female Tyson Fury.
Who you with again?
Oh, the boxing boy.
Yeah,
The boxing boy.
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Champ, you're familiar with your opponent. You're familiar with his.
Yeah, man, PBC is grimy, man. That's why, like I said, man, shout out to Top Rank, man. Top Rank has it set up a little better. They do the media scrum, but you have the VIP, man, where you can actually engage. You feel me? You can engage a fighter's energy, right? Because you're in the back and you're allowed to do one-on-one interviews. You're allowed to talk to team members. So I think had that setup been like that, I don't think the boxing voice, the representative, whoever the reporter was for them, would have went out there on the plank like that, man. Because he would have knew, like, nah, Wilder's not feeling me. Let me just record. I'm not going to ask no questions. But got him. You know what I'm saying? Wilder got him, man. Oh my God. When I watched that last night, oh, my stomach. I couldn't stop laughing. Because listen, for those of us that have done it, man, you know that. You know that feeling of when you're doing the media scrum, man. And it's just all the different media outlets and you're asking your question, you wait your turn or you say like, this is Shalom with the Source Talk, Shah News, Showtime, Shah News Media. You ask your question, and it's always like that, man. I can recall. Rest in peace to the good brother Shoot the Five, man, Xavier Porter. I remember um Xavier Porter. It was the Demetrius Bivol and Jean Pascal fight. And after the fight was over, this was when HBO was still rocking. It was one of HBO's last telecasts. And we had the media scrum with Roy Jones. And uh Shoot the Five was, it was me, him, it was a lot of us there. And I asked Roy my question. And Roy was like, he answered my question. And I forget the other channel. But he tried to cut Xavier Porter off. And Roy was like, yo, Roy politely checked him. But yo, he checked him, you know what I'm saying? And dude felt, you seen it, he felt some type of way, but he was like, yo, this is Roy Jones. I gotta just eat that. And that's what happened with the boxing boy. It bees like that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta eat it, man. But like I said, man, salute to them. Ness is doing this thing, man. And like I said, I've been around Ness, man. Ness he's a man, right? At the end of the day, right? And I remember times when Ness coming up, a lot of fighters took shots at him. So now he's up. So I guess he's taking shots back. That's just the game, man. That's just the game. But salute to the boxing voice, man. They're definitely doing their thing, man. Salute to Wilder. Wilder's up, man. It's his time, man. This is his show. He's the headliner. So he did what he did, man. It comes like that sometimes, man. But man, I had a good laugh on that, man. Wilder knew exactly who he was. Now, had my man had the opportunity to gauge Wilder's energy, I don't think he would have asked this question. I just don't think. I think he would have recorded. You know what I'm saying? He would have recorded and took it all in. But I guess he got comfortable because, like I said, that media strum was good. A lot of good questions came out of it. If you watch it, Wilder, I think he referenced, that'd be a dope fight, man. Him and Anthony Joshua fighting in Africa, yo. That'd be big. But the only thing is, and this is no shot at the PBC. I think right now with all the rumors, I'm gonna say rumors because it's alleged, going on with the problems and stuff over there. I think it would be best if they let another promotional company do that fight if they was to do it in Africa. Cause that'd be big. That'd be dope, man. That'd be a dope fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be, and at the end of the day, right? I'm gonna say why it'd be big. I know a lot of people are selfish, and they like, no, that fight needs to be in the States. It needs to be in the UK. No, listen, when you are a world champion, both of these guys are former world champions. You are a global champion. You're not United States champion. You're not United Kingdom champion. You are the world champion. So that'll be a dope fight in Africa, man. Hopefully, we get our fingers crossed and we get that. Because like Champ said, he got 3 years left, man. 3 years. And we wish the best for him, man. We wish the best for him. But salute to him and his team. That was very, very entertaining. I definitely got a good laugh out of that. I'm excited to see Katie May, Michaela Miller. I call her Katie Miller. Michaela Miller. Hopefully I said that right, man. I got tongue tied. Yo, is she a blood? Yo, listen, not for that. Listen, I'm being a little funny. It's Friday. But yo, the whole week I've noticed that she been rocking red hard. And not for nothing, when she touched the scales, didn't it look like she had a red bandana bathing suit on? Let me find out. She's riding the 5, man. She's a blood, man. Stranger things have happened, right? Because I'm like, yo, maybe red is just her favorite color. But I tell you what, if she wasn't, and I might catch some flack for saying this, right? Now, say she wasn't who she is, right? As far as being Olympian and Caucasian. If she was a sister, right? And the sister was rocking her like that, you already know the narrative. They say, oh, she's gang affiliated. She's gang affiliated. But that's I kept seeing, I'm like, damn, she's rocking red hard, man. Let me find out, man. But shout out to them, man. I can't wait to see that fight, man. I can't wait. She tried to kick Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia Baumgartner shoved her, man. Their build up is, man, they getting it in like the dudes, man. You see dudes give it up like that, man. They got a real intense hatred for one another right now, man. She really threw a kick at her. She threw a hard you can. She tried to kick her, man. And shout out to Top Rank for yeah, shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing, man. Yeah, man, that's what it looks like, right? She been rocking red hard all week. I picked up on that. I was gonna do a video on it, but I was like, nah. Lately, a lot of my shit's been getting flagged. It's crazy out here, man. It's just, this internet is just different now, man. It's just different, man. The little channels are getting reported, man. First off, they reported my Facebook group and my real Facebook, like my name Shalom Jones. They reported it, right? So I don't know. It's deactivated. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that was a horse kick. That's a fact. Big Blunt. She tried to lunge kick her, man. Yeah, she was rapping, man. Yeah, Michaela was rapping, man. I know she fucks with Al Mitchell. Shout out to Al Mitchell. Uh, Also K Karambe. Listen, shout out to my man Troy Transformer Isley. So Michaela's like, she's down with the brothers, man. I don't know, man. Somebody might have brought her home, man. I was like, she's rocking that red hard, man. She's rocking the red hard, man. For real, man. It is what it is. If you know, you know. But I'm eager to see that fight, man. Um, I was trying to do the time checks, man. I think I might pop out tomorrow night, man. I don't know, man. You know how I am. I'm always in the air. Somebody told me they had another ticket for me, man. I was like, I didn't want to go. I just like see it's so much boxing on. Um, Saturday, it's like you could just enjoy it at home, man. You could just enjoy it at home. Especially like 2:30 it starts off. And shout out to WCS. WCS was talking about the oxtail and and the fried chicken and all that. Listen, my wife is Trinidadian, so this is what we do. We do the Caribbean, Jamaican thing. So I already know tomorrow midday, the first fight start at 2:30. I'm probably gonna have some good yard food for lunch. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood to all right, have my yard food. Probably the first PBC fight. I think the doors open like 5:36. It's the decent undercard, and then lights, camera, action 9 p.m. So you figure 9 p.m. will be Antonio Russell. Then you're gonna have the Cuban Flash, right? And then you have Caleb and Wilder Hellenius. That's a long day, man. And salute to everybody that knows about covering fights or going to fights. That is a long night right there. You figure Wilder will probably come out. That fight will probably from 11:30ish. Give or take, Wilder smashes them out quick. Um, that's a long night. Then you're gonna most likely you go back to the hotel, you vibe out with the guys and the family. That is a long, long night of covering boxing, man. It is, man. It's a long one. And if you know anything about downtown Brooklyn on a Saturday night, especially depending on how you take it, like say you drive out, it's not a long drive coming home, but it is a long drive. Most likely the trains around that time The Atlantic Terminal trains get a little shaky. So most likely you have to take the train to the subway to Manhattan and then hump back from Manhattan to the island. It's a long day, man. It's a long day. So I don't know, man. But shout out to Champ, man. Champ hit me up. Champ wants me to roll out. I'm like, I don't know. I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it, man. Because when you can just enjoy the fights from the comfort of your home, and the only thing you might have to do is get up and use the bathroom, things of that. Yo, that is so convenient, man. So convenient. Then you can have at your home, depending on how your setup is. I don't know how everybody's setup is. You can have the pay-per-view fight playing on the flat screen, right? You can have uh the other fights on the laptop that's on the apps. Or even ESPN, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the app as well too. So you can have that's like so convenient, man. It's like so convenient. He said Bumgarner, her coach used to work with Al, so that's going to be good. Who you talking about Tony Harrison or the brother? I like Michaela, man. I'm gonna keep it tall, man. I want to see the sister win. I like Michaela, man. I know Al Mitchell is a chemist, a scientist. Al Mitchell is a real coach, man. And K Karambe is no slouch either. So I talked to Al on the records, off the records. He has a very intelligent, high boxing IQ. And he's old school. He's from the Georgie Bank, Philadelphia. He dissected Alicia Baumgartner. And I'm not gonna give away too much what I seen in her flaws because game is to be sold and not told. But she has a lot of flaws. She does have a lot of power, but she's very smaller than Michaela Mayer. So she's gonna have to get on the inside. Let's see, man. I want to see the sister win, but I like Michaela in that fight. I like her range. I think if she keeps it at distance behind the jab, um, Alicia Baumgartner is gonna have a long night. A long night, man. But that's the fight that I'm dying to see. Both co-main events are the fights that I'm dying to see, man. I'm dying to see the dog, Darrell. Anthony Dog Darrell and Caleb Plant. 'Cause I just love their build up, man. Darrell called him a bitch. Those are fighting words, right? Yeah, you called another professional former world champion a bitch. That's some fighting shit, man. That's some fighting shit. To get up here and tie this shit down, man. Yo, the scenery up here is beautiful. Oh man, I gotta turn the fucking truck on. God damn. See, I got it here. Got to talking about my box. Forgot all about how the truck off. I got to sit eating them good old shrimp, right? Got to eating them good old shrimp. Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Bunch. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, that shit blew out, bro. That shit blew out. As soon as I got off the exit ramp, God was with me on that one. Cause like I was telling my brother last night, I said, yo, had that happened on the highway where I had just got off, I said I probably would have hit somebody. Because when the tire blew out, the truck swerved. The truck swerved across the lane. But like I said, luckily for me, I was getting off the exit ramp, so I was able to maneuver it over to the service road. But had I been on the highway, the highway got 3 lanes, I probably would have hit somebody. And had I had a full load, the truck might have tipped over. That's neither here nor there. Appreciate you asking, though, my good brother. Yo, you know what? I like Caleb Plant, right? I'm gonna say this. I like Caleb Plant, but I'm putting money on Anthony Durrell, man. Anthony Durrell is a big underdog, man. And people always ask me, right? Like, I don't bet with people, man. I bet with the casinos, man. Because like I like to win real money. Like say you know how dudes be like, yo, let's bet 500, right? Now this is for people that gamble and know anything about gambling. Like if I have a $500 bet with you, and I'm betting on the underdog fighter, right? He wins. I'm only gonna win 500. But if I bet with the casino, depending on what the odds is on that 500, that's why I don't bet with people, man. You know what I'm saying? I bet with the casino, the bookie, things of that nature, man. Yeah, fact. See, you feel me on that, right, bud? Feel me on that, man. You make more money, man. You know? I'm gonna put a little something on. What's the name? Y'all remember I was so mad, right? Yo, you remember when Anthony Joshua lost to fucking Andrew Louise? Yo, the odds was 13-1, man. 13-1. I remember my man, yo, he lit good. He bet on my man, the Spanish. So you know how, Spanish guys is always gonna bet with the Spanish fighters regardless. Yeah, he bet with Andrew Louise. Yo, he hit a sweet lick, boy. Sweet lick. 13-1, man. Listen, you bet $1,000 on 13-1. That's 13 racks, man. 13 racks, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, the sun finally came back out up here, man. Taylor Jones with gas in the late round. Anthony Rub by KO round to the truck. Yo, I'm telling you, listen, I like playing, but I'm putting my money on Durrell, man. When I seen those odds, I was like, oh yeah. And you gotta think, right? This is for all the people, right? What if you just put a little $100 on it, right? Most time, guys are gonna waste more than $100 this weekend. You're gonna waste more than $100 this weekend, especially if you drink. You're gonna get your drink of choice. If you smoke, you're gonna waste it on smoke. You're gonna waste that, man. Why not bet it and flip it? You know? Why not bet it and flip it, man? You know? But hey, what do I know? Listen, I don't want to turn nobody into a gambler, man. I don't want to turn nobody into a gambler. And then they'll blame me. They'll be like, yo, I told you to shut his channel down. He turned me into a gambler. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But yeah, man, salute to the chat, man. Big Ones in Boxing. WCS. I'm about to hit this road, man. I'm leaving out the yard right now. They got me back in the Dragon. That's what I call this truck right here, the Dragon, because this truck has shitty ass AC in the summertime. It just breathes out fire. Yeah, they fixed it up quick and threw me right back in it. Yesterday I should have showed you. I was in my old girl 273 luxury push button. I wasn't having to run through gears and downshift or do none of that. But right now they got me back in the Red Dragon, and like I said, I'm leaving the yard. I'm about to jump on the highway, and I gotta be alert. I have to be alert. As a commercial truck driver, heavy equipment operator, it is best to be alert and be on point. With that being said, everybody be great. I'll try to come back on later. Hopefully I'll give you guys a surprise, man. I should be pulling up on the Russell brothers later on tonight. And I want to highlight my man too. I'm gonna try to get out there too, to Gleason's gym. Shout out to Raymond, aka Ray DeWitt, Young Broadway. He's fighting tonight. He's on that Gleason's card in the Metro Championship. So I'm gonna try to pull up over there to Gleason and check him out as well. He fights out of Suffolk, gym, Suffolk PAL. And Ray been putting in that work. So salute to him, man. Like I said, salute to the chat. Everybody be great. Um, Man, this is a great weekend for fights, man. Great weekend for boxing as a whole, man. I want to come back on later, man, but it's like I said, I might try to do it tomorrow, man, because things is heating up, man. I want to see how. I'm waiting to see the spin because I want to see how they spin this, man. Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view is going to be on the zone, man. I can't wait to see the spin, man. How the pro, the pro PBC guys, the pro Al Hamer guys flip this now, man. I can't wait to see that spin, man. But yeah, salute to the chat. Salute to WCF Big Blunts and Boxing. The vibe. Zaga, Yaga, I holla. Yeah, yeah.